I'm gonna just take it.
All right, let's play. Good. Okay, there were some really good things. I even audibly said the word good. I said good, good. Bring your baton up to where you conduct. Now, I think this is interesting, okay? Look at where the baton is. Keep it where it is. Does it look a little low to anybody? It looks a little low to me back there. Now, keep it exactly where it is and step up on the podium. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, isn't that interesting now? So if you think about who you're conducting, right now it's just out a little bit. Now you're conducting them. When you're down here, then it's at that angle. And so it kind of changes. You know, if I'm conducting a choir on risers, then I am up here a lot more. You know, if I'm conducting an orchestra on a ginormous podium, then yeah, I am down here a little bit more. So just something to consider. Go ahead, come down. I think that's really interesting for the perspective of things. Yeah, good. What did you like, everybody? There were some really likable things. What did you like about what he did? Nothing? Yeah, I felt the same way. No, come on. What'd you like?
I like how he led into the softer section instead of just going straight into it. You gave some warning that you were going to switch feelings there.
What was it that he did? Can you? You're exactly right. Can you isolate some behavior or something that?
His pattern got more fluid.
Yeah, and can you get even more specific? Not just you, anybody.
His face changed.
His face changed. Yeah. How did the pattern change, and how did the face change? Yeah.
He did an illusion. It was just I don't know, that was probably not the right word.
It's okay. I know what you're saying.
On that fourth bar, it was one beat.
Yeah. So he alighted, or he combined those first two beats into one. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Right. So it wasn't 1 2, but he just right. And I think that it's tricky to be able to do that. Think about that. Think about if you were up there doing that. Okay? It's tricky to be able to do that and not lose time, right? Bum ba-dum bum bum ba. Can easily lose time, but it didn't. It didn't. And so that was good. It was very well executed. What else did he do well? You said his face. What was it about his face? Anybody? What's that? I thought you said it was magical. It was magical.
It was majestic.
Are we going to get T-shirts made?
Can we?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry I said anything. Yeah, it was active. Okay, it was actively engaged, and I thought the facial expressions, the general persona of your conducting, was really characteristic of both characters. You know what I'm saying? It made sense what you were showing. What were if you had to put a word to it?
Triumphant was the opening section.
Yeah, yeah, chest up, chin up, proud, very accomplished. Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
And then the second section was enchanted.
Enchanted. Oh, cool, huh? That's interesting. That was interesting, And what's interesting about that is enchanted for me would be something totally different. But what it did for you cognitively, and emotionally is it showed the music. So that's perfect. So when we come up with a word, a descriptor, everybody, we're not coming up with a word to describe the music, but to evoke, something just to give one label to whatever you're trying to show and whatever it does for you. Yeah, that was good. Okay, now on the flip side, what I felt could use some improvement or a little more clarity is the pattern, because the pattern got lost sometimes. Was that nerves, or was that?
No, I'm just really bad at it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I would take that any day though, over somebody that can go floor, window, ceiling, floor, window, ceiling, floor, window, ceiling perfectly. I would take somebody that is musical and can show the music any day. So that's great. So why don't you take another shot at it and see if we can keep a little more manual clarity along with the musicality.
I'm trying to adjust it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good. Just got a little off on that last bar of the last
Oh, I
couple
was
bars.
connecting 1, 2, 3, 4, or to give the cutoff.
Say again. We're in 3, so you're
Yeah.
connecting it in 4.
I was because the way I was thinking, because like I wanted to end it nicely, so I was going bum bum bum, and then giving the.
Why don't you sing the last phrase? Bum, ba, da, 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 da.
Bum ba da 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 ba da 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 da.
Bum.
Bum.
Do it again. I'm not following.
Like,
Okay,
and
so
I-
show me what
want
you
to
want.
conduct with it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
That was bum ba da 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 dum bum bum. Like that was my way to like transform it to give like the ending, like to the cut off of the last note because I couldn't figure out how to do the bum 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 effectively without
Because you're going up, and how do you
Yeah.
show something there?
So
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I adjusted because we had talked about like returning to the vertical plane and I
Yeah,
figure
you
out
know,
how to-
another option to that, which I don't even know if it would work in this, but if you end up in a position where you're not able to show, like for example, that last cutoff, you know, if you're not able to show it with the right hand, that's what you have another hand for. To a lot of times, you know, you could. I don't know if it would work in this. Bum, dee, da, 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 dum, ba, dum, bum, bum, ding, dong. You know, just bring it. Oh, you know, but utilize that. That's an option because sometimes it doesn't work with the pattern. That was great. That was really logical and intelligent to think outside the box. Okay, I don't have to do this. I don't have to show there. What's a different way I could show it? And so another way is to use the left hand or to alter the pattern like you did. What did you guys notice? What did you all notice the second time through, like this last run through, as opposed to the first run through? Does that make sense? Do you understand my question? I noticed a difference. I noticed some differences when he ran through this time as opposed to the first time he ran through. Did you notice any differences? And if so, what were they? Nothing? Okay, that's fine. Zach?
Well, he said that he was trying to get more up, and I mean, he accomplished that. He was more up, so we could see him better.
Yeah.
His arms were higher.
Yeah. How'd that feel? Was it awkward? Did it change anything?
It was a little awkward, but I mean, it was
It was-
doable. I felt like they moved a lot better with me.
Because they could see it more,
Yeah.
more communication, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody saw anything different, and that's okay. I'm just wondering. What did you feel differently on that second run through? Was it less comfortable? Was it more comfortable? Because you
It was a lot more comfortable.
It
on
was?
the second run through for me.
Huh. That's good. What I saw was, remember how on the first run through, we talked about you were evoking a lot of emotion? And then the second time through, I said, okay, now put a little more focus. The first, you know how it's repeated. The first time through, it was, you could tell there was a lot more focus on that. So there was less, you were able to contribute less, cognitive thought process into the emotion of it. But then the second time through, it really started to merge. So watch that on the video. I think that the second time through of the second time through, the repeat, you know what I'm saying? I think that was the best of both worlds, where everything was manually clear, and yet it would the emotion that you evoked the first time through, was starting to come out as well. Okay? Other thoughts? You have to do the other one today, don't you? Anybody else? Other thoughts? Great job on that.